We children must know the trials and tribulations of our home.
When we look at the modern Sparrow to them, we're leading up to 1992, obviously, and the material that you've done. We know you've done some excellent songs over the last 5 years that you've always put out an LP. But we want to deal specifically with your performances in 1992 while it's fresh on everybody's mind. I remember you singing this song, We Will Survive, in a mass camp one night way back in even December, and I said, what's Sparrow singing a tune this heavy this early in the season?
Well, this was in trying to test the song and to feel out the audience, see if the song is reaching the people, because it's a high song. It's not one of them songs that you can distract yourself and then come back in and get the full essence of it. If you know the song, well, you can do that, but in the very beginning, you have to pay close attention. You have to give undivided attention. And so I wanted to be sure that it was just right, you know? Mm-hmm. And then I sang it in the tent a few times and did the same testing to make sure that's right, because I intended to go in the competition, especially at this time, because I thought it was necessary, because the people controlling it is seeing to it that it is marketed worldwide. And since I am very active and I consider myself the most busy of all Calypsonians, it is important that I market myself and be there on that night.
From the beginning of time, reaching out to the sublime, in a cold and hostile world, we have struggled to exist in this earthly wilderness, seeking an elusive goal. Many times it seemed that we are fighting a hopeless cause, implying extinction is our lot, because we were constantly ravaged by scourges and wars. We gripe, we quarrel and complain, but in the ending up, believe it or not, we will survive, no matter what the odds. Man will survive, inspired by our gods. It's a hard road we travel, but to triumph we shall. We're gonna toil, we're gonna struggle, cause at the end of it all, whether you're big or small, Peter helping Paul, till the master call, we fight for survival.
What has been the high point in your career?
Very difficult to say. I think one of the high points would be the first time I won the crown in 1956. You know, that was an exhilarating feeling that hasn't been duplicated, really, because it was the first time. And another time I felt really, really excited about something was when I was performing in Carnegie Hall for the first time. Knowing Carnegie Hall, hearing about Carnegie Hall, how high it was on the list of prestigious places to play. You know, people talk about the Greek Theater, talk about the Palladium, talk about Madison Square Garden and that type of thing. But Carnegie Hall had class attached all over it. And when I got a chance to star there, I figured, well, you know, this was really, really something. And a few other places. And of course, as you mentioned, you know, winning the Road March in 1985 after running dry for so many years. And then again, I can't downplay the importance of this 1992 crown.
I am bound to know. Yeah!
Go to them, he go to them, he go to them, oh to a them.
Just because I ain't like them scandal, they hire your partner football pay. Hitching and like all them back. So I called Hitchy on the phone one day. This is what the old man said. Do it.
I want to challenge you on a point. Some of the steps and some of the moves you made that night, I feel it had to be rehearsed, boy.
In that particular song, yes, we did some choreography.
But I saw the Mighty Sparrow lining up between two girls, jumping perfectly in time, landing.
Yeah, we did that. When I answered the question a while ago, I thought you were talking in general because I don't usually perform with anybody else. So I don't, do any choreography. I do a lot of one-foot spins and all different things because it came with practice. But this particular song, for the competition, we did choreography.
Very well done indeed.
Thank you very much, sir.
Now, Sparrow, we, the public, looking at you, we have seen you as philosopher, entertainer. We have seen you as the comedian, the Calypso extraordinaire, the party man, whatever you want to call it. Which is the true Sparrow?
All of the above.
So Showcase, where we invite you to call in, chat with the Mighty Sparrow, ask him a question or two, or generally make a comment. And I believe we already have our first call on the line, someone from Dabody. Good evening.
Hi, Alvin.
Hi, how are you?
Dr. Sparrow. Alvin, this question is for you. Why don't you move this show a little earlier?
Well, you're not the first person to ask that, and we're looking at it.
Okay, this is for Dr. Sparrow. You look very, very good, I must say. I want to ask you a question. Will you be doing a duet with Sugar Allows on the night of the show?
I think so. I would like to have a nice, peaceful little walk. So actually, we should be doing something together. And since he has been doing the one with Baron, I don't see why not. I mean, he can't mistake me for Baron neither.
All right, we have another caller from Port of Spain. Good evening.
Hi, good evening. Hi, Mr. Producer.
Hello?
Yes, sir, I am appealing to you again.
It's kind of loud,
Okay, keep just talk straight on your telephone. Don't turn up your TV set.
No, I lowered it.
Okay.
Yes, I am appealing to you again to bring forward the show till about 8:30 or 9:30 thereabout.
Okay.
And to you, the Mighty Sparrow.
Yes, my lady.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. And yourself?
I am there. I have to compliment you for the wonderful job you have done over the years, and keep on moving on.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh, we have Shagwanas on the line. Good evening, Shagwanas.
Yes, good evening. Good evening to both of you, Alvin and Sparrow.
Yeah, that's coming through very clear. How are you?
Not too bad. Well, my heart kind of pounding there because, I've been able to get on and to speak to the great Sparrow. I just want to, boy, I have to tell you thanks for every